Oh shit, it's King Blitz.
I'm not feeling too well, guys. So if you hear me talking like I'm trying to steal your girl, that is not the case. I don't even think I'm that capable. Anyhow, the biggest question today is what happened to the 10 million voters that Joe Biden got but didn't come for Kamala Harris?
That's what I was saying, bro. That's what I was saying, dude. That's a little weird. That's a little fishy.
Sorry for the background noise.
But voting fraud this time, it seems to me that Republicans claim voting fraud and election integrity when you lose and not when you win.
No, I mean, again, as I said before, this election, I think, was the greatest political comeback we've ever seen. I mean, he did something that even Teddy Roosevelt couldn't do, for goodness sake. And the country.
But you think it was a free and fair election?
No. This election, you just interviewed the Latino, I think, restaurant owner or a restaurant worker, and he said he was tired of all the woke stuff. This election was real simple. You had back-to-back administrations. We got something we very seldom get in American history, American politics. Back-to-back administrations now running for the top job, and people could do a direct comparison. And they said, we like what we had under President Trump versus.
But last time around,
we like the safe streets versus the record
last
crime.
time
We
around,
like the
your leader claimed that.
Like what? Your leader? Like what are we? Like an alien race? Take me to your leader, looking ass boy. Why does he? Why are you talking like he's only leading half America? He's leading the whole country, bro. He's your leader too.
Those are policies.
That's what this election was about.
That's totally fair. But last time around, it wasn't so much about the policy differences or the personality differences. There were false claims about election fraud when Donald Trump lost. This time, Donald Trump won, and you think the election was free and fair. You see, there's a little bit of a.
No, I think the Democrats got to ask, why did we go from getting 81 million to getting 70 million? What happened to those 10 million people? Maybe they needed. Maybe it's not smart to run an election where you have no vision, no record to run on.
Do you believe
that
the 2024
names?
Do you believe that the 2024 election was free and fair?
I do.
And why was it different from 2020 when he lost? Is that the only difference?
No, there were concerns about 2020 with all the mail-in voting.
The only difference between this election and last election was that Donald Trump had people at the polls watching him. He had everybody in all the swing states watching the polls. And they couldn't pull no shit.
That happened. You know, what Pennsylvania had like 2-point-something million mail-in ballots come in without any signature verification, which was required under Pennsylvania statute. So there were all kinds of concerns with how the 2020 election was carried out. But
there was absolutely
the biggest question Democrats need to be asking, what happened to the 10 million voters that Joe Biden got that didn't come out for Kamala Harris? A bunch of them, President Trump's numbers were right up where they were in 2020, but the Democrats were much lower. I think it's because.
Yeah, it was more like 15 million. Anywhere from 15 to 20 million. And that's a lot of people to just disappear. That's a lot of radicalized voters, especially with all the friggin' hateful fear mongering that they were doing this time. They were doing more this time than last time. They got all the friggin' celebrity endorsements, and they got 15 million less voters, and Trump got the same. Where'd they go, dude? Did they just all unanimously decide to not participate this time? How are you gonna ask somebody to do an interview and then constantly interrupt them? Yeah, that seems to be a lot of the problem with these news people. They never let anybody speak, especially if you start getting a little too close to the truth. Then they really cut you off.
They had no vision, no record to run on, and they just wanted to call everyone names. Turns out when you tell people, oh, you're fascist, racist, deplorable garbage, they don't like that. And then when you use lawfare to go after their candidate, they don't like that either.
Well,
that's why they came out so. On top of the economy, on top of the price of gas, on top of the inflation. That's why they voted for President Trump.
We're out of time.
I'm not gonna lie, these people will forever amaze me. The level of delusion that they all have in common is too.
Right, starts losing. We're out of time. We're out of time. We're magically out of time. Oh, we have 56 more minutes. Oh no, we're out of time. No more time. Also, this is random, but I wore a blue USA sweater to my high school last week, and one of my good friends already assumed I was a Trump supporter. Yeah, see, if you wear anything, any USA freaking anything, you're automatically a Trump supporter, and you're automatically a Nazi. You're automatically a white supremacist. If you show any love for your country, that's bananas to me, dude. Maybe answering pleas of struggling families that can't even afford to put food on the table. with Megan the Stallion Twerk Fest doesn't do too much to help you at the polls. Exactly, dude. Fucking, we are starving over here. We can't afford groceries on our own. But oh, Megan the Stallion twerking on stage. That helps. That puts food in my belly. I can survive off of twerking. I can survive off of booty shaking. That's how people work. We can survive off of that. Yeah, we don't care about the fucking celebrities, the out of touch fucking celebrities. Fucking get out of here, bro. Lower my gas prices. How about that? Will Megan the Stallion twerking lower my bill at the grocery store? If no, then get her off the fucking stage, dude.
President is their new tactic.
He is looking for. That is my question. I'll start with you.
Joe Biden's been a phenomenal president. He's lived up to so many of the promises he's made. There's one promise left that he could fulfill, being a transitional figure. He could resign the presidency in the next 30 days, make Kamala Harris the president of the United States.
Whoa.
He would absolve
Wow.
her from being able to from having to oversee the January 6th transition, right, of her own defeat.
Look at how these guys try to skirt around democracy, bro. You know, we could just make Kamala the president. All we have to do is force Biden to resign. If Biden resigns, Kamala is the president, and then she could just do whatever for at least another couple months, and then, you know, she can quote unquote oversee the peaceful transition of power, and then, you know, we'll have our first woman president for 2 months. How about that, you guys? Oh, doesn't that sound appealing? Oh, that sounds so good. It sounds so good.
Sure that it would dominate the news at a point where Democrats have to learn drama and transparency and doing things that the public want to see is the time. This is the moment for us to change the entire perspective of how Democrats
Okay, this
operate.
is now jumped from an internet meme to a Sunday morning show.
Jamal's out here right now.
Congratulations.
In the House of Cards.
I thought you were going to
What
say,
the
what
fuck?
about the Supreme Court? That's also out there.
Well, the Supreme Court might happen. I don't know if it will, but I think this is something.
Well, if that's the case, drop all charges against J6 protest prisoners. Really? What? Come on, dog. What are y'all trying to do? Y'all just salty because he about to be the 47th president and y'all want to take that away because he got a whole lot of hats. That's 45, 47. Sure, make the first
I get
woman
it.
president completely symbolic and meaningless. I'm sure most women would love that and it won't backfire at all. Somebody wrote, yeah, what an insult. Y'all really trying to install this woman for what purpose, though? I don't get it. I really don't get it.
It's because she's a puppet,
I don't
dude.
get it. You know, Kamala's definitely got to certify Trump's election.
She slept her way to the top. She is an empty suit that can be filled by the Democrat establishment. She won't fight back against her orders. She'll just do whatever they fucking want. Though she'll put on whatever accent in front of it, whatever group of people. That's why they want her there.
I'll tell you that. I've been trying to say that she can take it back just by, you know, doing a recount or something like that. Oh my God! Somebody said I thought CNN was supposed to report news, not become the politically biased, shove our ideas down your throat talk show. Yeah, it's definitely I wouldn't even call it a sophisticated The View, but anyhow. Let's watch some more meltdowns. Brutal words for her fellow liberals from Democrat strategist Julie on CNN. I don't even want to try. Y'all know how I be messing up names.
No.
Read Dan's comments. What Dan say? Oh, now the left women are threatening to poison men because Trump was elected. Yeah, that sounds like conspiracy to commit murder to me. They could be arrested for that, dude. What the fuck? That's fucked up, dude. So you're gonna commit murder because your candidate didn't win? That's fucking bananas, dude. What the hell?